to activate your classroom invitation, and I told you by name that was only Sarah and another girl. They have activated the link. Um, Please immediately and right now come back to the email I sent you at that time and get into the classroom. Let me see that you activated the account. Get in, please. I'm waiting because I sent you the book this morning, and I believe that you did not. Balqis and Maryam, they activated. The others, you did not. شذاب بثينة وصايل هاجر صفاء خليفة زينب أفراح. Immediately. I'm waiting for you. Shall I mark absent or what? شذاب بثينة أين أنتم؟ أصايلة هاجر صفاء خليفة زينب and أفراح. Come back to the email I sent you last class and activate the link. Yeah, there is a link to the platform that I'm going to share with you, all the resources, the book, the uh, if there is any questions or any the slides or whatever. So you have to be there with the group, no? So activate the link, please. From my side, actually, I believe that everything is very clear because I'm activating the caption and it is working very fine. So my voice is 100%, and even I'm using my mobile. Two accounts I have, uh, they are working very fine. So from your side, Afrah. Okay, Buthaina is in. Still the others. Shada, if you hear your name, just say yes. Otherwise, you're absent. I'll do it now. Sile. I'm waiting for you to get into the classroom since you are موجودة. The email I sent you last class, this email I sent you, I cannot send it again. I cannot send it again. The classroom does not give me the chance to do so. I'm trying to resend you the invitation. If it gives the yeah, yeah, it has activated. Good. I sent you another email now. Check your email, please.
Mister,
Yes,
all of you or some student?
all of you, all of
Okay.
you. Because we are going to use this platform for sharing the resources. Meanwhile, I start the explanation actually, and if you do not access, actually, I mark you absent for today. So, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Last time, actually, we stopped at the level of defining the usage of the computer in our lives. We presented some of the utilities, some of the ways how to connect to the external environment using the network connectivities, whether they are wire-based or wirelessly. Um, Actually, and to have the full benefit of this feature and to make it really a daily life and a usage of all of us within our homes, and to cover these title computers in the home or at home. The usage of these smart devices is one of the keys. Means whenever we use the mobile device, whatever mobile as a cellular or any tab kind or something like that, to facilitate the access to the resources and to reach the knowledge. They are one of the keys to utilize the computers at home. Um, and to say that we are we are living in a smart home. This is because of the availability of the smart devices, and the smart devices, they are actually holding and having some capabilities classified to be smart, given the chance to control and to share particular resources with particular times and with particular individuals or individual specific nodes. Smart home. For the concern of the computer in education, also we spoke when we said that the usage of the smart devices for the youth specifically is one of the promising fields, since it is actually facilitating 100% the learning process. It gives a very easy access to the practicals and lab platforms, laboratory platforms, to teach practicals mainly, and to teach or to learn, both sides. Also, we may move even the theoretical parts to be actually digital, since we are able to deliver e-books or e-learning materials easily using the electronic devices. A wireless hotspot is an access point that we can use to share an access to a resource, or an access to a particular network platform. A wireless hotspot, it's a wireless access point, and it is said to be hotspot. Why? Because it's active and it can be utilized to access the platform by everybody. The major benefit of the hotspot is that when you bring your own device, the BIOD, to the institution or to the educational institution, you can have the benefit and you can access the platform easily while you are using your own device. It's not a configured device to run only in the organization platform. No, you bring any mobile device or any device that can have the capability to access wirelessly, it would be connected and it would be using the resources. No hotspot. This because and you with the help of the hotspot. And because of the those are actually features and the capability to use your own device and to connect it to the resources wirelessly, and to access the thing electronically, and to receive the learning materials in e format electronically. So the distance learning is one of the successful fields, since the features they are fulfilled, since we are able to provide a good learning experience. Let me just turn on the device since it is working from my computer. Are you able to hear me now still? Is it still hearable, the voice, please? Shada, are you able to hear me, Shada?
Yes, doctor.
That's good. Good. So let me come back. Yeah, the distance learning is a successful process because of the group of features that they are able to be yes, reached or achieved, which are the connectivity wirelessly and electronically deliver the materials, the learning materials. So the distance learning is successful, and we can teach kids or teach anybody remotely through distance learning. Yeah, a fixture to manifest the usage of the electronic environments, whatever. Remember that just the hotspot we described, it is an access point that gives access to everybody, whatever the device you use. If you can see, whatever the device, you use your own device, and you can get access to the resources available, whatever. Uh, Regardless, the job opportunities also regarding the usage of computers and the job either request or the job provision, means procurement. Whenever a company tries to open a job, a chance to the public, or whenever a candidate is trying to search for a job chance, job opportunity. Both cases, the computer actually become actually a very universal platform that you can use to go for whatever. Either you are a business owner or you are a job seeker. In both cases, The computer have the great facility to make you decide well, and you go for the best option than whenever you are going for the same option wire based or without a computer. The computer actually can be utilized by all types of employees in the sense of it's not only for specific IT people or IT specialized people. No, 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 no. Even for the administrative people, they do office work. They are to utilize the computer to facilitate that job for another purpose, which is to authenticate parties. If you are saying that I am a member of the company or something like that, so the computer would facilitate the access control. If you are one, yes, the computer would validate that. If you are not, the computer would actually also validate that from the other side. For another usage of this computer is to use it for service professional use, in the sense of we can create web applications or web systems or whatever using a computer. So the computer might be fruitful in this regard. The other purpose, and here we are saying extensively by the military in the sense of we do a very tough job extensively. You can see what I'm highlighting right now. The extensively here, me, we are going to do a very a tough job continuously. The computer would do that. It can do a job for 24 hours without stop. It can do an activity of control or whatever follow up for a very long period of time without breakdown. So we say it's an extensively done. The job is done extensively because as a human being, we cannot do a job uh, for example, 24 hours continuously. As a human being, we will fail to do so. We will fail. No, the computer cannot. Sorry, the computer can do that. It has this capability. Uh, but one of the constraints to fulfill the computer usage for the purpose of job seeking or the job, let's say, procurement, is that the person has to update his skills continuously. He has to go for updating his capabilities and technical capabilities related to the computer continuously, because what we are having as skills today, they will not be the same next year. They would not be the same after 1 month even. So the skills, they have to be updated continuously. Continually is required to be updated. Means you have to read, you have to know what are the latest technologies used for usage on computers. From the common activities that they are utilized within the computers is the decision making, the context of control of productivity, the communication and data transmission, access control and authentication. So those are very common activities that a computer is doing on the context of job, either seeking or procurement. Same context. We are talking about the main here, the graphs. They are talking about the main activities that the computer is used for within the job, either, as I said, either job procurement or job seeking. I have a question here. Do you have any questions first before I continue? Any questions, please?
No, mister.
That's good. I have a question. I have. Uh, I forgot. Subhanallah. Yeah, I have a question. When I say job seeking or job procurement, who is going to procure the job or who is going to seek for a job? I was explaining, no? So if you understood what I was saying, that's good, and you can answer. Can you? For the job seeking or for the job procurement, computers may facilitate the work and may facilitate the task very enormously. Means whatever. You are going to apply for a job, or you are going to procure a job to open a job for public. So the computer would facilitate the job for you, would make the thing easy to you. Who is going to procure a job? Whom is considered by procuring jobs? Who is considered by seeking for a job? Are you understanding what I'm explaining? Are you understanding what this topic is discussing to us?
Yes, doctor.
Okay, answer the question. So, who is procuring a job, or who is considered to procure a job? And who is responsible or considered by seeking for a job? Seeking for a job. To seek for a job. Who? الشخص من هو؟ أسايل. أسايل. I called you 3 times today. Yes, good. You are here. Answer the question, يا أسايل.
Doctor, maybe the employee.
It's not maybe, it is. It is not maybe, it is. In both cases, actually, he is considered with that. This is absolutely true. I just wanted you to prove that you understand what I'm saying only. Good. We continue. Uh, Good. The utilization of the computers on the go here, the sense of the usage on the go means while you are moving, while you are living your daily life, for what we may use the computer, or where we may meet to use the computer. We may go to a cyber station or something like that to go for a computer usage for any purpose. We may go for let's say um, a shop to buy something, or for a restaurant to buy something or something like that. We utilize and we pay electronically, or we let's say whatever any activity we do, we register that electronically. It is said consumer kiosk. Consumer kiosk. I give the example: you go to a restaurant and you pay. You go to a restaurant and you pay using your e-card or your bank card, whatever. You go to a car shop and you fix something in your car, and you pay your repair car spare parts or whatever using your card also. All of those activities, they are said to be consumer kiosks. So you are consuming and paying, consuming and doing your registration and all the track up, the traceability you are making to what you are making using a consumer kiosk. There are so many examples. It's not restricted to the ATM machines. You make a withdrawal or you make a deposit of an amount. Yes, this is a computerized task. This is a computerized task. Payment of service or POS system at retail stores. You go to Lulu or Carrefour or something related, something similar, any shop, and you pay electronically. Pay of sale or point of sale systems means you are paying something in a recognized retail point or retail store. So you are making a payment electronically. How it would happen? Using a computer. Absolutely. Without a computer, it would not be finished. It would not be achieved. Buying an airplane ticket, for example, buying an airplane ticket, and you do the checkout or the check-in, whatever. Yes, this is one of the activities that you can do using a computer. So self checkout means you are going to identify your identity, given your profile data electronically by yourself. Uh, authentication system like the EduWave. You can use the EduWave at home. Absolutely, yes. And to use your EduWave at home, you have to authenticate yourself. To authenticate yourself means you are going to say that I am Fulan. To say this by giving your username and your password. The computer will check if your username is correct and your password is correct. If it is true, so you are authenticated. If false, also you are not authenticated if they are false or one of them is false. Who is going to check up? Is the computer. Is an authentication process. We spoke earlier تكلمنا قبل عن access control. The access to a platform, it is the role of the computer. It comes after the authentication. Authentication, after that, we find the access control. Whatever. Bring your own device to an environment. It is a context of taking away your mobile with you all the way, wherever you go. Because your mobile is considered to be a computing device. Computing ing. Computing device. So it is a computerized device. So it does all the tasks in a computer with a computer-based capabilities, which is a processor. Absolutely. So a mobile device is a very good example that goes with you everywhere, and even the tablets or something similar to that. We are given that we are generalizing. We are not specifying only. No, all that all devices that have the capability to do electronic processing, and you can carry it with you. It is a portable device, either mobile or tablet or whatever. Geonavigation or geographically positioning system. Geographically positioning systems. They are one of the very famous activities that we can use or refer to on the go. Absolutely. Whenever you go to a new city or you make a new trip, you use a GPS, geographical positioning system, from your car or from your mobile device or specific device. All are possible. So this is a computerized task. You are not going to do the thing manual, no? So on the go. The adoption of the computerized capabilities with the daily life. We see here an example of you can ask from home a delivery. If a given restaurant is having a menu or is having an online menu, you can use to reach to deliver to have actually uh, uh, to make your order remotely, and you'll be delivered whatever you asked. Not only a menu, you can make the payment of your order also electronically. Before you receive or after you receive, you can make a payment of your order. You can have more resources to choose from, means, or to use or to utilize. The sense of means you cannot you are going to, for example, make a menu, but you want it to be delivered to you after one day, not today. This is another resource you are utilizing, which is the appointment. So electronically you can adopt the technology to fit your needs. Means computer is there does not mean that you have to utilize it now. You order now, you pay now. No, no, no. There are influences, and you can utilize the digital whatever technology accordingly, however you like it, however it matches or it fits your necessities. A small definition, and here after we passed through an introduction to the computer in our daily life. A small definition. to define what is a computer mainly. At the first, very brief and abstract definition, it is a programmable and electronic device that has to do some group of tasks. It acquires and accepts data to perform an operation, and then after it brings an output, in out or in output, whatever. So I repeat, the computer is a programmable and electronic device. Programmable means that it follows instructions. There are orders and sequential orders that the computer can receive and follow in an electronic way. To do what? To accept inputs from users. Whenever now I'm sending you those slides through the Google Meet. Yes, this is an input. You are receiving an output. Who is doing the process to receive and send? Is the computer. I'm using a computer now. So to receive, to accept inputs, to make operations, and then after to deliver the output. The output either to store or to display or to send, whatever the output is. Programmable means it follows instructions. There are group of sequential instructions that the computer follows. And those instructions, they are ordered to finish a task. They are not just anything. No. They are to finish a specific task. And there are so many programs we can follow or we can adopt on a computer. The basic operations from this statement here is the input, the processing, come on, the output, and from the output we can find the storage. Come on, what's the problem here? The storage or the data transmission. Those are very basic operations that the computer does frequently and usually. In a graph or graphically viewed, whatever we were explaining here, graphically viewed, this is an input. We're going to send or to give to the computer whatever we want to give. He will make the process. He will process. And then after he'll bring the output, and the output would be utilized somewhere, either to be stored or to be sent or to be communicated to somebody, something like that. Very common definition of two components, which is the differences in between data and information. Starting with data. The data is a very raw, unrecognized, or unorganized, or unstructured value. In the sense of, for example, I'm going to say now, listen to the phrase I'm going to say now. One, Murad, Oman, IS, security, computer. I'm saying some speech. Is it meaningful? No. Can you listen? Yes. So this is data. Because it does not have any meaning. It is a group of values without meaning. But if I say the following, Murad is a cybersecurity specialist. This is informative. It gives information. This is structured. It has something to present to the listener. It is information. If you can understand the meaning, it is information. If it is just to be read only, you can read, but you cannot have any meaning, it is data. So raw data, or so raw values, or unstructured and unorganized values, they are data. If it is structured and meaningful, so it is information. Processing, information processing is to move from data to information, to change the data to be information. It is information processing. a very old history here to present to compare the today's computers with early computers. A very early age that was working actually before the computers of today. We would talk about logical computers. They are mechanical calculators. They are doing the thing actually based on mechanical tasks. They were computer like. They are not computers. As per example, the abacus or the punch card tabulating machine, whatever. Those are examples of very primitive computers. They are mechanical computers. They are mechanical computers or calculators because the computer is a calculator. It makes processing. And the new set computers, they are very developed, and each is characterized with a specific group of features, technologies based on the task required to do, or the group of tasks in plural to do, required to do. Still in the history only, the first generations of the electronic computers were actually developed in the 46 after the 40s, and then after there have been so many business machines that have been introduced to the market, but since then was the first revolution that the computers electronically came that the electronic computers came to life to be utilized by the public or commercial for commercial uses. The difference between the first and second generation is that we are moving from a very big in shape to a very small in shape and more capable to do more powerful and complex tasks. The first generation is more weak and more big. The second generation is more small and more powerful, can do more complex tasks. The integration of the new technologies has been developed more and more. The third generation 64 was introduced, via which we are able to see the keyboard as a tool to input data, and also the integrated circuit, which is actually a sort of a motherboard inside the computer. Means you are controlling the devices interconnected to the computer using a motherboard, integrated circuits. For the generation 71, actually we are utilizing the microprocessor for the first time, which is something similar to the processors we are using today. It's not the same, but similar, very small, and can do very powerful tasks at that time. At that time, the international business machines, they were introduced at that time also, fourth generation, IBM. All the commercialized computers, they are said to be IBM, international business machines. All the models, all the brands, they are publicly given to all. And also the input and output devices, they are clearly integrated here: the keyboard, the mice or the mouse, and the whatever input output device, they were actually introduced with the fourth generation. We can connect the printer at that time. It's easy now to say that the printer can be connected, but at that time, no. It is the very early age of this technology. Any questions, please?
No, Mister.
No, doctor. Thanks.
كل من ما دخل للكلاس تو الحين عندي أصيلة وهاجر وصفاء وخليفة. You are absent. I'll give you now 1-2 minutes to access Otherwise, I'll mark you absent. For now, thank you very much. See you next class, and